Good morning to every student who are listening right now, especially grade 10 students, grade 10 Aristotle, grade 10 Dalton, and grade 10 Newton. And still, you are listening to CCS 2HS 105.1 Radyo Edukalidad. I am teacher Julius Sagario of Hawaiian City Science and Technology High School, your teacher on air in Science 10. Welcome to our RBI class, and it is also live stream on YouTube. So, hello to our viewers to our YouTube live stream. Before we begin our discussion, let me remind you to find a place where you are comfortable. Don't forget also to jot down important points that you will learn later on and prepare a notebook and a pen beside you. If you are now ready, let's begin our discussion. Our lesson for this episode is about hormones of male and female reproductive system. Okay? So, I believe you have a prior knowledge about our topic for this morning. At the end of our lesson, you will be able to first explain the hormones secreted by the male and female reproductive system. And second, appreciate and respect individual uniqueness. Okay, so we'll have a short pre-assessment. Kaya po ng dati, you can answer on the live chat sa ating YouTube live stream, and same with our group chat. For question number 1, just write type the letter of the correct answer. Anyway, this is a multiple choice 5 questions. For question number 1, which term is also referred to as the chemical messenger of the body? Which term is also referred to as the chemical messenger of the body? A. Blood. B. Bones. C. Hormones. Or letter D. Nerves. You may now send your answers. Okay, may nauna. Correct answers. We have Shanley, Gemma, Maria Luisa, Ella, Praylin, Mary Jane, Reynalyn, Christian, and so on. And then sa ating YouTube live chat, we have Jasmine Joy Gawat, Christine Belsomera, and Cristel Joy Villarias. The correct answer is letter C. Very good. Ayan, marami pa. Marami pang mga sumagot. Next question tayo. In male, the growth of the Adam's apple and hair in the armpit is caused by the secretion of which gland? A. Ovaries. B. Parathyroid. C. Testis. Or letter D. Thyroid. Okay? Secretion of which gland? Yung ating Adam's apple. Okay, the correct answer is letter D. Same, Jasmine, Christine, and Cristel sa ating YouTube. And sa GC, ayan, marami din sumagot ng tama. Not to mention all of you kasi ang dami. Thank you for your participation. The correct answer is letter D, thyroid. Okay? Proceed na tayo. Let's reserve the 3 remaining questions later on. Okay. So, sa mga nanonood sa YouTube, okay, as you can see here in the image, this is Charis Pempenko. And On the other image, same person but with different name na. This is Jake Cyrus. So bakit yung picture niya ang pinakita natin? It has something to do with our discussion this morning. Since hormones ang pinag-uusapan natin, mas maintindihan natin mamaya kung bakit po naging ganun yung itsura ni Charis? Bakit mukhang lalaki na siya, even the voice, even the physical appearance, naging lalaki na po siya. Samantalang marami po akong kakilala, hindi naman. Okay, so to proceed with our discussion, let me ask you simple questions. You may answer also on the live chat and also in our GC. So, in one word or group of words, how will you know that an individual is a male or female? Titignan mo lang siya, ano yung unique characteristic ng lalaki at babae. Paano mo masasabi na, lalaki to, or ito ay babae? Okay? I'll wait for your answers. Just the simple description. Christian, physical. In what aspect? Physical appearance. Paano nga? Yes, a physical appearance, but please be specific. Okay, Raydalyn, voice daw. So, sa boses pa lang daw, masasabi na natin kung lalaki or babae. Who else has another answer? Aside from the voice, how will you know that an individual is a male or female? Who else? Physical appearance din, yung mga nandito sa live chat. Christian, again, sir, pananamit po. Okay, pwede nating tanggapin yan, but not all the time. Adam's apple of boys. Very good, Maria Luisa. Walang Adam's apple ang girls. Okay, so with that, masasabi natin na by simply looking on an individual, we can say that he is a male or she is a female. Okay. Now let us proceed with endocrine system and how does it works. Because there are changes happening in our body like growth of hair and specifically our reproductive organs. Okay, yun yung malaking pagkakaiba ng lalaki sa babae. Ang lalaki hindi po siya nabubuntis because male doesn't have a uterus. Okay? Yun yung isa sa pinakamalaking pagkakaiba. Okay, to start with, it is important to distinguish between two glands of the body para malaman natin kung babae ba o lalaki. How? Okay? Let us differentiate endocrine from exocrine. Endocrine gland secretes hormones into the bloodstream, exerting their actions on tissues remote from site of action, while exocrine gland secretes substances through a duct opening in gland onto an external or internal body. Another salivary and sweat glands also act as a local tissues near the duct opening. So exocrine gland rather, yung responsible for the saliva and sweat. While sa ating endocrine, iba na magkaiba sila kasi ito ay dumadaan sa ating blood stream. The endocrine system is a network of glands that produce and release hormones that help control many important body functions. Okay. Meron tayo dito yung figure, pero hindi natin maipakita. Okay, sa mga nanonood sa YouTube, okay, ayan. Pansinin ninyo, we have the male and female. Okay, we have the pituitary gland, the thyroid gland, which is responsible for the Adam's apple. We have the adrenal gland, the pancreas, ovaries sa babae. Sa lalaki is testis. Okay? So, yan po yung medyo malaking pagkakaiba ng babae sa lalaki. Okay, now, let us differentiate the hormones secreted by male and female reproductive system. So, magkaiba po yung sinesecrete or yung nire-release na hormones ng male and female reproductive system. The endocrine system plays a critical role in the human reproduction and sexuality. The testis or ovary develop from embryonic gonads wherein the chromosomal and genetic sex is determined during fertilization. So when you were in grade 8, na-discuss na sa inyo that during a fertilization, doon na nagkakaroon ng identification ng ating sex. Because the 23rd pair of chromosome is the sex chromosome. Where na tayong naproproduce na XX and the XY chromosomes. So pansinin ninyo, doon pa lang sa fertilization, nakikita na doon kung magiging lalaki or babae. But for regards sa ating mga modern technologies, sa ultrasound, nakikita kung male or female months na buo na yung embryo. Pero doon sa fertilization, na-identify na siya. But we don't still have a modern technology para makita po agad iyon. Okay. In male, the testis or testicles produce testosterone. Okay? A hormone that brings about the physical changes. Take note, the physical changes that transform a boy into an adult male. Okay? So, testosterone po yung responsible doon. Throughout life, testosterone helps maintain muscle and bone mass, sperm production, enlargement of male genitalia or penis, and sex drive. Okay? So, nakikita na natin yan, pag lalaki siya, meron siyang penis, nagproproduce siya ng sperm, yun pa yung malaking pagkakaiba sa babae. Okay, in female, they have the ovaries. Kung sa male, we have the testes, sa female naman, they have the ovaries, which produce estrogen and progesterone. Estrogen stimulates the development of female secondary sex characteristics like the breast development. Okay, take note of this. Breast development, kaya pansin ninyo pagdating sa breast, iba po ang size ng breast ng mga lalaki sa babae. Okay, wider and rounder hips. Useful po yan sa panganganak for normal delivery. And also, promotes the growth and maintenance of female reproductive system. Okay? Meron silang uterus, they have the fallopian tube, yun po yung wala sa mga lalaki. Progesterone prepares the endometrium for implantation of fertilized egg and later by the placenta during pregnancy. So yun po yung malaking pagkakaiba nila ha. I'll repeat, in male, we have the testis or testicles which produce testosterone. And then sa mga babae, they have the ovaries which produce estrogen and progesterone. Okay. Now, there are hormonal disorders in our reproductive hormones. So let us discuss this one by one para at least mas maintindihan natin. Sir, bakit po minsan may mga mahirap magbuntis? Yung iba naman, madaling mabuntis. Okay, these are the problems encountered by some individuals who wants to bear a child but they weren't able to. Okay? Reproductive hormone disorders can affect, take note, fertility and may have long-term effects on metabolic, cardiovascular, and bone health. This includes number one, we have ovarian insufficiency, sometimes called premature menopause. It occurs when the ovaries either do not develop or are damaged and no longer function normally. Ovaries can be surgically removed or damaged by the immune system or from chemotherapy, radiation treatments for certain types of cancer. Take note, pwedeng masira ang ovary because of chemotherapy, mga ganyan, or yung iba pinapatanggal. It is because it does not function normally. Okay, ito yung minsan sinasabi nila parang masyadong maagang nag-menopause. Okay, I believe may mga na-encounter kayong ganyang mga usapan. The premature loss of ovarian function, okay, before the age of 40 ito ha, before the age of 40 may mga nagme-menopause because of ovarian insufficiency and including the benefits of bone and heart health. Okay? Damay-damay na to, magkakaroon din siya ng problema sa bones and even heart. And number two, may mga ganito na even students pa lang, nagkakaroon sila ng polycystic ovary syndrome or tinatawag na PCOS. Okay? It is a metabolic condition that occurs in some women or reproductive age. Symptoms can include irregular menstrual periods. Take note, for those who are listening, if you have an irregular menstrual period, baka pwedeng maging option natin ang magpa-check up. Ano pang epekto nito? Loss of fertility, increased hair growth on the face. Kaya minsan kasi hindi normal sa babae na masyadong mahahaba yung buhok on the face, on the chest, and even in the abdomen. Because nakikita natin yan sa aming mga lalaki, may bigote, may balbas, sa dibdib, may buhok. But on part of the girls, hindi po yan normal. So, sabi sa the while back, pwedeng maging option natin ang check-up. Magpa-check up kayo sa mga OB-GYN. Okay? Pwede rin yung acne and tendency toward weight gain and insulin resistance. Okay? Pero hindi naman ibig sabihin, sir, overweight ako, ganito na ba sakit ko? Hindi naman. Okay? Take note, please lang, huwag agad-agad mag-conclude. Seek the advice and the knowledge from the professionals or yung mga expert natin sa field ng medicine. Okay, one of the primary features of PCOS is the appearance of small cyst. Okay? Madalas, ang mga nagkakaroon nito, kung may PCOS sila, ito yung isa sa mga feature na nagkakaroon ng cyst doon sa ovary. Okay? Ang ginagawa dito, kung malala na yung cyst, ang tinatanggal, hindi na lang yung cyst, kundi pati kung saan yung ovary na affected, tinatanggal na din. One of my colleagues, yung wife nga, may sakit na ganito, May 2021, naoperahan, tinanggal na yung isang ovary. So marami nang nagkakasakit ng ganito because for the past few years, marami-rami na akong naririnig na mayroong PCOS, may PCOS si ganito. Hindi pa naman identified kung ano yung exact na cause dito. And ito pa, the cause of PCOS is unclear, okay, but it is associated with complex metabolic and hormonal changes that require multiple treatment approaches. Okay, women with PCOS are at increased risk of complications such as diabetes and cardiovascular disease or heart attack and stroke. As I've said a while back, kung meron ka nito, affected ang heart health and affected din ang inyong mga bones. Okay? So, third, low level of testosterone in men. Okay. The causes of low testosterone can be testicular trauma, radiation, or chemotherapy for certain types of cancer, infection or loss of blood supply to the testis, and also loss of normal hormone signaling. Okay? From the pituitary gland that can lead to reduced testosterone production. Testosterone normally declines slowly with age and in most cases does not require treatment. Ito yung medyo masaklap on our part as male because it does not require treatment. Okay, wala pa sigurong nadidiscover na proper treatment para dito, but in PCOS and in ovarian insufficiency, may mga pwede nang gawin on the part of the females. Okay? So, next tayo, we have, okay, kanina disorders, hormonal disorders. Now, let's proceed to the dangers of synthetic hormones. Okay. Itong mga synthetic hormones na ito yung isang ginamit din ni Charis Pempenko para maging Jake Cyrus siya on the physical appearance. Okay. Now, sino yung gumagamit madalas ng mga synthetic hormones? Yung mga lalaki siguro na fans ng PBA, as you can remember, Kiefer is being banned for almost 2 years, both in the PBA and in FIBA, because of a certain hormone na in-intake niya na ipinagbabawal pala ng PBA and FIBA rules. Okay. Bakit kaya may mga athletes na gumagawa nito? Okay. Some athletes attempt to boost their performance by using artificial hormones that enhance muscle performance. Okay. May mga synthetic or artificial hormones kasi na pwedeng magpalakas sa mga muscles. Okay? May mga pinapayagan sa Olympic rules, pero marami ding mga ipinagbabawal. Okay? So, anabolic steroids, a form of male sex hormone testosterone, are one of the most widely known performance-enhancing drugs. Take note, steroids po ito. Steroids are used to help build muscle mass. Okay? Yung mga iba kasi, kailangan mabigat yung muscles nila para at least, halimbawa, like Manny Pacquiao. Okay? Kailangan nila siksik yung muscles nila. And even sa mga other athletes, yung iba naman kailangan magaan lang yung muscles nila para makuha yung weight limit. Okay. And other hormones that are used to enhance athletic performance include erythropoietin, and which triggers the production of red blood cells, and human growth hormone, which can help in building muscle mass also. And most performance-enhancing drugs are illegal for non-medical purposes. Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina. Illegal. Maraming mga illegal. Okay? Pero, ang pwede lang, yung mga pinapayagan ng Philippine Olympic Committee, International Olympic Committee, US Olympic Committee, and the National Collegiate Athletic Association. So, yun lang. May mga ilan lang na pinapayagan for medical purposes. Pag non-medical purposes, it is being prohibited. Okay? The side effects of synthetic hormones are often significant and non-visible. Okay? So, yung side effects niya, wala nang bawian. Kung nandyan na yung side effects, be it. Suffer from it. As simple as that. Okay? So, ang bottom line lang natin dito, let's just be contented kung ano yung ibinigay sa atin. Okay? Lilinawin ko, I am not questioning the decisions of individuals na maging ganito sila, maging ganito sila. Okay? Because according to Genesis chapter 1 verses 27 to 28, God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him. Male and female, he created them. God blessed them and said to them, "Be fruitful and increase in number, fill the earth and subdue it." Okay? So, another, whether you are a male or female, you are equipped with innate talents. Learn and acquire skills. Education is not confined inside of classroom. Dream big and start pursuing to achieve it. Use your time wisely. God promised to bless you and be fruitful in your endeavor. Enjoy every moment of being young, full of energy, and yet still focus on your studies. Okay? So, I'll repeat. We explain the difference between male and female, not to question individuals who are undergoing artificial hormonal implantations, and yung iba, binabago nila kung ano yung kanilang sexual orientation. I am not to question that. What we're discussing here is to differentiate the sex hormones of male and female. Okay? So, enough for that. Let's have a short review on the glands na diniscuss natin kanina. Okay. So, pwede na ulit sumagot. Pero yung iba yata parang nangungopya lang din sa GC. Pag nakita na sa taas, tinatype din. Okay. Now, our first question here. Okay. Which male organ produces testosterone? Identification ito, walang option ha. Which male organ produces testosterone? Okay, I will wait for 5 answers sa ating GC. Okay, very good. It is the testis or the testicles. Maunang sumagot, we have Mark Anthony, Christian, and Ella. May mga sumunod pa with correct answers, and even dito sa ating Christine Bel Samera, sumagot sa ating YouTube live stream. Testis, okay, very good. Okay, in female, what are the hormones being secreted or released by ovaries? Dalawa po ito. Kanina ang tinatanong ko yung organ, ngayon naman yung nare-release na hormones. Dalawa ito from ovaries. We have, very good, Micaela Antonio, progesterone yung isa. Ano pa yung isa? Dito sa GC, wala nang... Okay. Janela Lumaban, estrogen and progesterone, very good. Maria Luisa also, and Missy Ann, progesterone. Okay? So, I hope medyo nalinawan tayo on the male and female reproductive hormones. It's already 8:19 and we will end our discussion at exactly 8:20. Okay? So, hopefully, mas nakatulong sa inyo ito to differentiate male and female. So that's all for this morning. Salamat sa mga sumagot. Yung mga yung activity, I will send it later sa ating group chat. Okay? So once again, good morning to everyone and thank you to those who participated in our YouTube live stream and in our group chat. Goodbye.
Di Ma'am Jonah, gaya mo sa marunong kanya.